when you consider, seriously, when you consider the rampant overpopulation in this country, when you consider the natural resources that are getting pissed away like draft beer at a frat party, the fucking rolling blackouts and gas $5 a gallon, homosexuality is completely underrated in this society. Seriously. You know a homo, send that guy a cocktail, man. Next time you get a good parking space downtown, send a homo a drink and say, thanks, brother. That's the guy who didn't spit out 9 ugly fucking kids in a parking there now. Next time you get to work on time, send a lesbian a bouquet of flowers and say, thanks, girlie. That's the chick who didn't spit out more unnecessary youth to make traffic even fucking worse. You got kids you get to pre-board the airplane, teabag me. You wait till last. You're part of the problem, whore. You let that homo pre-board. You wear a rubber or get a bus pass. Fucking selfish prick. And this is what pisses me off, is if you go have the 9 kids or whatever, and you put them in the biggest gas-chugging SUV that your corporation can afford, and you tool them around the neighborhood at $5 a gallon, and fuck all to the environment. They're gonna go play soccer. It comes out of my check. That's what pisses me off. The more kids you have, the more tax breaks you get. And you're encouraged to procreate. And you pre-board, and people look at your ugly little pictures, and they hold the door for you, and it comes out of my check. I didn't do a goddamn thing. I blow a load in a girl's hair out of respect for the environment and Mother Nature. And not only do I have to pay for your goddamn schools, then I have to drive past the fucking school at 15 miles an hour on my way home to go jack off and watch The Simpsons, because you're not even at the school to get shithead across the street. Your kids shouldn't affect my life, but they do everywhere you look. Everyone's dancing around to protect your fucking stupid kids. I'm gonna pay for HBO just to hear a comedian say fuck to protect your children. $60 a month out of my pocket to protect your kids. I'm gonna sit there like a mongoloid with a child-proof lighter trying to light my cigarette when I'm drunk to protect your kids. Why is it that I get into a taxi cab at 2:30 in the morning because I'm drunk and I want to go moon sorority girls because I got issues that go years back. And I can't even moon a sorority girl because the taxi cab window only goes down halfway because it's a child safety window, which completely eclipses the whole hangy turkey neck part of the moon. Why even moon a sorority girl if they can't see the swingy egg bag part of it? I'm out $6 on a cab ride because you had to have another baby, because you don't want to mow your own lawn when you're 50, and you didn't make captain of the football team, and you want to see what you'd look like if you didn't eat so much cake. I don't like kids. My brother keeps having babies, and I have to fly back to Rhode Island every time he has one because I'm its uncle, so I have to give a shit. And I'm glad that he's happy, right? He goes, hey, Doug, man, my kids are my whole life. You gotta understand, they're everything to me. Yeah. Well, you'd have to say that. And even if it wasn't true, you still have to toe that story. You could never go, oh no, little Timmy here? No, he ruined everything, didn't you, buddy? Yeah. I had hopes and dreams, and I was going to travel, and one night of tequila had no condom, and here you are, up now. Now I'm gray, you can see death in my eyes if you look real close. I work a factory job that I hate just for the benefits. Yeah, go play, little buddy. Every time you say you hate kids, people always say the same thing. They go, it would be different if it was your own child. Yeah, what if it wasn't? What if I believed all of you people who told me that, and on your good word, I squeeze out a little wrinkly rat of my own, and I end up hating my own child just as much as I hate that screaming piece of shit on the airplane next to me? Or the filthy fuck in the Denny's booth behind you who climbs over and he plays in your hair and he drools chewed up bananas down the back of your neck, and his parents think it's adorable, and you're hungover and you want to fucking not hurt the kid or anything, but maybe squeeze a lemon in his eye, something that's not traceable back to me. If it was my own kid, I could do that to him all day long. I don't know that would ever get old to me. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know what kind of a parent you're going to be ahead of time? How do you know? How do you know that you're not going to end up being that one snap and shake the baby parent? I'm serious. Those people who come apart like that, they didn't see it coming ahead of time. They were just as stupid as you or me, walking through life. I'll be a great parent. Yeah, I can't wait to raise him. They weren't sitting in the delivery room, staring down the big gaping hole, going, "Get out here, you son of a bitch! I want to shake you! Woo-hoo! Come on, push, mama! I want to shake the little baby till his spine goes all rattly! Woo-hoo!" They snap. They snap after months of constant. Would you please let me sleep for 1 fucking hour? Every time I consider having a child, then I'll read a story in the newspaper where some parents left their kid locked in a hot car in a Kmart parking lot for 10 hours. And his little brain bakes like a blueberry muffin because one of them forgot it was in there. I've done shit that irresponsible in my life. It was with ice cream, but how do you know you'll draw the line in it? I don't want to take that chance. Hey, you know what? I don't necessarily want to see the kind of child that I would produce at this point in my life. Seriously, with the shit that I've done to my body over the years with drugs and alcohol and tobacco, the acid I did in my 20s alone, I don't want to see the kind of baby this sperm is waiting to create. Because you look at people who are in great condition. Even them. You watch football, right? Yeah, every other quarterback in the National Football League is on Sunday afternoon. Hi, this is Doug Flutie, the United Way. And this is my boy Wacky. He was born without bones. And these guys are in perfect physical condition, and they're blown out rubber heads like it's Jiffy Pop popcorn. I would have the biggest elephant man baby that you would ever see in your life with the shape that I'm in. And if I did have the wacky circus kid like that, I couldn't be the devoted United Way parent who has the 10-year bedside vigil just waiting for little water noggin to blink one time. I'm not that good. I'd leave that baby at the closest church doorstep with a note in his little flipper hand. Be on the first third world airlines flight out of this country. I couldn't be a responsible enough parent if my kid were born with a brand new suit and a full-time job. Much less fish gills or an ingrown head. Pro-abortion. And pro-sodomy. Yeah. Sodomy should not only be legal, it should be promoted. Government-sponsored campaigns trying to get you to try sodomy one time. Next to every anti-abortion billboard, there should be a big pro-sodomy billboard. Take one in the fanny, save money on a nanny, or something catchy. Choose life, choose ass, skip the middleman. Pro-abortion too, not just pro-choice. Pro-abortion. Pro-choice is weak fucking apathy bullshit. Make a decision and root for your team. Talk someone into the abortion. Give her cab fare. Hold her afterwards. Chip in. Save your roofie and put a RU-486 in her drink. Watch her coughing out stillborns on the dance floor. Whatever you're gonna do. It's good for the environment. Fucking think you're recycling, it's enough. Shut up. Alright, here's the abortion argument that I hear all the time. Because no one's ever going to win the argument, but you hear everyone fighting. But this is the opinion that I hear all the time that doesn't make any sense at all. It's the people who go up. They go, I'm against abortion, except like in cases of rape. Doesn't make any sense. That's saying, yes, a fetus is a human being just like you or me, unless his dad is an asshole. So if your dad goes and commits a crime tomorrow, we can come pull you out of your office cubicle and suck your head flat with a vacuum. Doesn't make any sense. I don't want no flipper baby.